So, this past year, I've I feel like if I've hit not necessarily a more powerful or better, but a different. I've been having a different experience with my meditation. Very early this year, in meditation, I pictured, for whatever reason, it could be unconscious, it could be conscious, it could be produced from thoughts, it could be produced from resonance of books that I've read, it could be produced from the mind, it could be produced from something I watched on TV, it could be a vision. But nevertheless, I had a picture of many men meditating with me. If I had to visualize the picture of it, I can't say that any of these pictures that I've seen in my mind are perfect, like a picture, a photo, or like if I look across the room. A lot of it's more silhouette-like. I was discussing it the other day as when you see, an X-ray machine or a heat detector where you see the heat, the different colors, different shades. So I saw many men meditating with me. Could have been women too, maybe, but it was very specific to me that it was men. I could be wrong. When discussed with somebody, I mentioned that I had a feeling that was my ancestors. And as I was meditating, their spirits were with me, meditating as well, and it was profound. And, throughout this year, in many of my meditations, either they come back to meditate with me, or that picture comes back, whatever it may be. When I go to church, I've never been crazy about the music. I've never really understood that. I thought that was an entertaining piece. But as I grow through life, by age, by intellect, spiritual growth, I feel that the vibrations of life and things and spirit has a lot to do with growth and with the mind, with the spirit, with God. So I've taken the opportunity when music is played to meditate. I close my eyes, I kind of just go with the vibe and just meditate while standing up. And I've experienced something different with meditation through that. So last week, again, it could be from resonance of anything else, but I felt that strong picture again. But this time, I said, is that my ancestors? Or is that the me from past lives? Or maybe the me from current lives being lived elsewhere? that was profound and that was interesting. If it was past lives, it was okay, there's some continuity. Maybe it's the spirit from past lives that has continued throughout times. And we're kind of coming together, trying to work towards the best version of us. That was pretty cool. And today, the picture came back. And it was a bit more of a vivid picture. And it had more movement on the picture. So now I see the picture, the men meditating. And there's some movement. As I'm breathing in, they're breathing out. As I'm inhaling, they're exhaling. So they're exhaling, and I'm inhaling what they're exhaling. I'm inhaling the current life they're excelling. I'm inhaling a bit of their spirit. And as I exhale, they're inhaling the current spirit that I'm exhaling. And there's this movement, this breathing, this life within this meditation. Through the service, I had to note a comment, which I don't know if the importance is if it's real or that it was made, but the pastor mentioned that a Greek translation of prayer is an exchange of gifts or exchange of wishes from God and us. And as I am having this meditation and I see this energy, this breath of exhale from those men, as I'm inhaling it and I'm exhaling it to those men. And I didn't actually make the connection of prayer and the exchange of wishes until now, while I'm explaining this. And then I'm wondering, is this, so if this is my ancestors, or whether it's from the past, or whether it's from present, other dimensions, but if this is going on, then this is going on everywhere. In almost every way of life, every religion has the love of thy neighbor as, if not the most important act, it is up there. And as I'm seeing this, and I visualize this energy of breath, inhale, exhale, spirit exchange, this exchange of life and spirit of everything, faculties between us, I start realizing that this is going throughout everywhere, whether it's a past lifetime of mine 200 years ago, this breath is taking on with everybody else. So there's a connection, physical, actual, chemical, spiritual connection between us and everyone else. And if we're taking that deep breath and giving out the best of us, and that's going into everyone else, and we're taking in the best of everyone else by loving thy neighbor, by loving those around us, we love ourselves, because that energy is factual. And that's the biggest gift we could do for the whole world, for the present and future and actual, is to love each other, love ourselves, love our neighbor, because that's changing the world. Today I heard someone say or read something that said, don't eat with those that are making you feel some kind of way, because your body metabolizes, it was a study, metabolizes the food differently. And there was a study of these rabbits basically getting this high cholesterol rich food that was poisoning these rabbits, except for this one group of rabbits. And the only difference was that when that group of rabbits was fed that poison, they were being stroked and given love. So as they ate that, their body metabolized that food differently. So if we're giving love to those around us, and we're sharing love, and we're being kind, and we're being the best of ourselves to them, because we're being the best of ourselves to us, then we're healing them. We're metabolizing their spirit. We're metabolizing their breath, the life that is literally going in them. It's better. Creating a better atmosphere, a better environment, a better humanity. It's wild. And all of a sudden, from ancestors to the past versions of myself to the current versions in other dimensions, to everyone. And then I look up, is our breath, could our breath, the molecules that we breathe, linger around through the past? And there's many articles online. I mean, I haven't sourced any of them, but there's many articles online that are talking about literally molecules, that there's more molecules that we breathe in than the atoms on Earth or something like that, meaning that we literally take in molecules breathed in by Jesus and everyone else in the past on a moment-to-moment basis. So if that doesn't prove that we could literally and do literally affect not only our environment, but the energy to the spirit of everyone, at the very least, in the future of us at this moment. And I don't know. That's wild. Meditations have definitely been interesting lately. This year, throughout the years, my meditations have helped me in many ways. I just feel that they're to different experience this year. Love ya.